Imagine this, it's the 2027 NBA season opener, and instead of tipping off in Boston or LA, we're live from Seattle. The building is shaking, the jerseys are green and gold, the crowd's on their feet because the Sonics are finally back. Or maybe it's Las Vegas. A neo-soaked arena sold out in minutes, and sitting courtside, celebrities, former players, and even a few high rollers. Maybe it's Vancouver, a second Canadian franchise born in redemption. Or maybe, just maybe, it's Nashville, and the whole world is asking, how did this music-loving city become the next NBA hotbed?
Charlotte Bobcats, their first ever game hosting the Wizards.
It's been over 2 decades since the NBA last added a new franchise. That's the longest expansion drought in league history. And yet, right now, the NBA is actively studying new markets, exploring arena viability, and testing financial models that could finally bring new teams into the fold. Whichever path the league chooses, one thing is clear. NBA expansion is no longer a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And here are the 4 cities that are most ready to join the NBA family. Cities with history, with growth, with demand, and with unfinished business. Let's start with the big picture. The last time the NBA expanded, 2004. That's when the Charlotte Bobcats entered the league, filling the void left when the Hornets moved to New Orleans. That means we've now gone 21 years without a single new franchise, the longest expansion drought in league history. Compare that to previous eras. From 1988 to 1995, the NBA added 6 teams in just 7 years. In the 1960s and 70s, expansion and mergers happened like clockwork. But since 2004, the NBA has played it safe. No new teams, no major changes, just careful maintenance. So why now? Well, 3 words: money, momentum, and media. The league's value is skyrocketing. Media rights are about to explode, and international interest, particularly in Canada, Europe, and Asia, is at an all-time high. Expansion isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about positioning the NBA for the next 25 years. At the 2024 NBA Board of Governors meeting, Commissioner Adam Silver finally pulled back the curtain. He didn't say expansion was happening next year. He didn't say where. But he made one thing very clear. We are now engaging in this in-depth analysis, something we weren't prepared to do before, he said. Silver emphasized the need for studying market size, understanding arena readiness, evaluating the financials of dividing league revenue among more teams. He also mentioned the basketball side of the equation, asking whether the league has enough talent to support 2 more franchises without watering down the product. But here's what really caught attention. He said Seattle is an incredible market. Vegas is proving itself. We want to be thorough, deliberate, and smart. This isn't just speculation anymore. It's not fantasy league talk. This is the commissioner of the NBA openly preparing the league to grow. And with that, let's break down the 4 cities most ready to become the NBA homes. And let's not overthink it. If you're talking NBA expansion, Seattle is the #1 pick, no question. This is not just a basketball city, it's a basketball legacy. The Seattle Supersonics were born in 1967. They won an NBA championship in 1979. They had stars like Gary Payton, Shawn Kemp, Ray Allen, Dennis Johnson, and later, a young Kevin Durant. But in 2008, it all came crashing down. A controversial sale, political tension over a new arena, and then the relocation to Oklahoma City.
The NBA will be in Oklahoma City next season, playing their games.
The Sonics were gone, the Thunder were born, and Seattle fans were left heartbroken. But they never stopped fighting. There are still Bring Back the Sonics shirts worn at every NBA game. Every summer league, the chants return. And in 2021, during the preseason game between the Clippers and the Blazers at the Climate Pledge Arena, the crowd nearly blew the roof off. Seattle is ready, emotionally, financially, logistically. The new Climate Pledge Arena is NBA level. It's already home to the NHL's Seattle Kraken. Ownership groups have expressed interest. The fan base is starving for return. And if expansion is about reigniting passion and honoring basketball history, there's no better move than bringing back the Supersonics. If Seattle is a city of redemption, Las Vegas is a city of momentum. In just a few years, Vegas has transformed from a sports desert into a full-blown powerhouse. The Vegas Golden Knights were born in 2017 and won the Stanley Cup in 2023. The WNBA's Aces won back-to-back titles in 2022 and 2023. The NFL's Raiders moved from Oakland and built Allegiant Stadium. And soon, the MLB's Oakland A's will become Las Vegas's team. The city is booming, population growth is off the charts, tourism numbers are back, And most importantly, the NBA is already there. The Las Vegas Summer League is now a pillar of the NBA calendar. The new NBA in-season tournament held its Final Four in Vegas. League executives are using Vegas as a testing ground for future changes. So what's next? A full-time franchise is the obvious evolution. Vegas offers global visibility, wealthy ownership interest, year-round entertainment synergy, and the only barrier, making sure gambling regulations and local media deals are solid. But even Silver himself said, it's not if, it's when. So let's go international. Vancouver, Canada. The city briefly hosted the Grizzlies from 1995 to 2001 before financial struggles, low attendance, and a weak Canadian dollar pushed them to Memphis. On paper, it was a failure, but in 2025, that narrative has changed. Why? Because Canada has become an NBA goldmine. The Toronto Raptors are a top 10 NBA franchise in global revenue. Canada produces more NBA players than any country outside the US. Gilgeous-Alexander, Jamal Murray, RJ Barrett, Dylan Brooks, all products of Canadian hoops. Vancouver today is Canada's third largest metro, a global business hub, a sports city with teams in the NHL and MLS, culturally diverse and youth-driven. More importantly, adding a second team in Canada helps expand the NBA brand internationally without dealing with time zones, travel, or broadcasting limitations that Europe or Mexico would introduce. Think about it, the Raptors give Eastern Canada a team. A Vancouver franchise would anchor the West Coast. The rivalry already built in. The business case stronger than ever. If Seattle gets a team, why not go 2 for 1 and bring back Vancouver too? Okay, now for the wild card, Nashville. This isn't the flashiest city. It doesn't have NBA history. But don't sleep on music cities. In the past 10 years, Nashville has become one of the fastest growing metros in the United States. The population is booming. Tech companies are moving there. And most importantly, sports is thriving. The NFL's Titans continue to have a strong local following. The NHL's Predators are one of the loudest fan bases in the league. MLS's Nashville SC just built a 30,000-seat stadium, and the city is already in the conversation for an MLB expansion team. Nashville checks multiple boxes. It fills a geographic gap between Memphis, Atlanta, and Indiana. It offers an identity, music, culture, and southern charm. It has the momentum, the money, and the political will. Adam Silver might not be ready yet, but if you want a fresh market with big upside, Nashville's time is coming. Now, why hasn't the NBA pulled the trigger already? As Silver explained, expansion is extremely complex. Here's what needs to be figured out first. 1. Local TV deals. Regional sports networks are collapsing. The NBA needs a new broadcasting model to guarantee local fans can actually watch games before handing teams to new cities. 2. Revenue sharing. Every new team takes a slice of the league's national revenue pie. That means less money for existing franchises unless expansion grows the total pie. 3. Arena readiness. No arena equals no franchise. Each expansion city needs a clear, funded plan for a modern NBA-ready arena with seating, luxury boxes, practice facilities, and logistics. Number 4. Talent pool. Can the league support 2 more rosters without diluting the product? Expansion in the past led to some ugly basketball. The league wants to avoid that at all costs. So where does the NBA go next? The smart money says Seattle and Las Vegas are the frontrunners. Vancouver is the savvy international pick. Nashville is definitely the ambitious underdog. But this isn't just about the teams or the cities. It's about legacy. It's about bringing basketball back to a city that was wronged. It's about betting big on entertainment and growth. It's about giving Canadian fans another shot. And it's about discovering the next great basketball town. Expansion isn't just a business move, it's a cultural reset. And if the NBA gets it right, we're looking at a new golden era. So now we turn it over to you guys. Which 2 cities do you think should get the next NBA teams? Would you bring back the Sonics? Does Vegas make too much sense to ignore? Is Canada ready for another franchise? Or are you rolling the dice with somewhere new, like Kansas City, Louisville, or even Mexico City? Let us know in the comments below. We'll be reading and replying to the best takes. And if you made it this far, you're a real one. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss future deep dives on NBA history, rumors, and the future of the league. We'll see you in the next one.